Makes it tough on you. Dad was horrified when I went on the farm. He said he didn't get on that leaky boat and work in that factory day after day for 30 years for his son to be a farmer. A doctor, he said. That's what you're going to be. It took him 10 years to appreciate the farm. He can see the real science behind what I'm doing, but he still thinks I should be a doctor. Says he's not too late to go to uni. I reckon it would have been easier. Turn up, get paid, not like farming. Don't get me wrong, on a good day, farming's great, fantastic. Then there are the bad days, plagues of grasshoppers stripping the crops and the drought. The old timers say this is the longest it's been without rain. They reckon it'll break soon, but makes it tough on you. Hard to tell the kids there's no money this year for new school uniforms or outings. Can't fix the stuff on the farm that really needs it. Money's drying up, like the farm. My son is in year 6 this year, and he's really looking forward to going on a year 6 camp. Him and his mates haven't stopped talking about it. But you know, these things aren't cheap. The school tries to keep the cost down, but it's still more than what a lot of us around here have right now, with the drought and all. And the wild dogs picking off the sheep. If I don't get new fences, they'll get the sheep before the drought does. I had to pay for the camp this month. I could not, you know. He's my son. But it means I'm holding in there until my lambs get sold so I can do the fences. And fending off those dogs in the meantime. That's the thing with farming. One thing after another. And you never know what it's going to be. I had to do the fences. Can't let those wild dogs kill my sheep. Without them, we'll be even more broke. It's tough on my boy, but he's not the only kid round here who won't go to camp. It's the uncertainty of it all. If you knew when it was going to rain again, you can plan for that. If it doesn't rain, for us, it matters big time. This is not just about keeping your showers short. It means there's no water for the sheep or the crop. The dams just dry up. The grass dies, then there's no feed. So you have to buy in feed and water, and that's not cheap, week after week. You can feel it when you go into town, the quiet despair. It's like we're all just hanging in there, waiting, hoping. I held out as long as I could. Didn't want to sell the sheep at the price we're getting it these days, but can't keep paying for the feed, so we took them all in and sold them. Hope you like your cheap lamb chops. You watch, next week it'll rain. We'll stick it out a bit longer. The bank put up some more cash, secured on the farm, of course. Pay for some more feed and the water truck for a while. But the bank's a bank. If the drought lasts, we know where this goes. Happened already around here. You've got no cash, so you extend yourself at the bank. But then your interest rate on the mortgage goes up because you and every other farmer around here are now a risky investment because of the drought and being overextended. Then you're back to square one, being squeezed from all sides. We got a box of groceries yesterday from the local church. Much appreciated, really. Every little bit does help. But what's it coming to when you need to feed the farmer? I should be feeding you. My wife's been doing the farmer's market this year. Cuts out the middleman, she says. You get it fresh and we can keep on farming just that little bit longer. She thinks it's time to go big on the markets, focus on our veggies and spend as much time as we can on the road, selling at the big markets in town and the city. Let's see how it goes. Some of us got talking in town the other day. We've all got the same problems. Droughts, hot summers, low prices for our produce, mortgages. All the usual us farmers have to deal with. So we've set up a bit of a working group to look into stuff. You know, things like drought relief, off-farm incomes, diversifying our crops. Not just talk either. We help each other out and take some action. We're on to council about some ideas and we put some advertisement in the city mags. Get you lot to buy local. Buy direct from a farmer. You can make a difference, you know.